And you've disclosed recently your gross revenues, or can you talk about that at all? I mean, they're astronomical numbers.
We've had really strong growth. So 2009, we did 100 million in gross ticket sales. We've grown over 100% since then. So 207 million in 2010, and we'll be north of 400 million this year, close to $500 million, which is exciting for us. I think when we hit the $1 billion mark, we'll be extremely excited. So.
Yeah, what do you see as? I mean, there's a lot of talk. Like Groupon just filed their S1 2 weeks ago, and everyone was so excited about their incredible revenue growth. But then, there's been a lot of questions around whether that's a defensible business model. That these competitors move in and copy. What do you guys see as kind of your moat, so to speak, your defensible? What's the most? Is it just the fact that you have all of these long tail relationships and loyal customers?
Well, it's really a few different areas. So first and foremost is that we're a Silicon Valley company, and we're building great product and tech and really innovating on that side. So, for example, when you're, one example of that is when you're building a payment and ticketing platform, and we're building one that allows customers to sign up and start selling tickets immediately, you're of course going to attract an array of different fraudsters. So we have actually a data services and anti-fraud team.
So you actually do your own anti-fraud. You don't do it. You don't.
That's absolutely. This is the lesson from Zoom, lesson from PayPal. It's a very difficult problem to solve. Is how do you trade off the security and convenience? You want to make it very convenient for your 99% of the good customers.
Why does every company have to solve this themselves? Why isn't there like one company? I don't understand. Isn't it so? I mean, I'm surprised a ticketing company has to have their own fraud team. I guess.
There's components. There's
obviously
companies.
The way it works is the merchants have to pay for the chargeback, so there's an incentive to do it. But
no, that's right. I think credit card companies have different anti-fraud techniques, but when it comes down to it, there's a certain set of circumstances where fraudsters will find a way. And there doesn't seem to be any universal piece. Now you can use different tools from,
So you'll have your own event-specific signals that indicate fraud that can't be kind of. Okay.
It's very nuanced. I think that's why. I mean, it doesn't make much sense when you put it that way, but it's extremely nuanced, and for us, it's definitely a competitive advantage to have it in house. Not many ticketing companies are looking at the problem the way we are.
So someone with a stolen credit card wants to then use it to go to an event. I guess because that's a common thing. I mean, I think I had my credit card stolen. They went to like a drugstore and a gas station. Apparently, those are like the easiest things. I don't know.
It's not typically somebody buying a ticket with a stolen credit card and actually showing up to the event, but it's actually just because we're a self-service platform and anybody can create an event, that presents an opportunity for fraudsters to run credit cards through our system. And so we've built this team of just super intelligent people who can detect these fraudsters algorithmically, and basically, not even, I mean, I would say pay.
But so they'll create fake events. That's your problem mainly.
So you get
we're having an Aerosmith concert, and then it's not really Aerosmith or something.
Exactly. You'll get like a Ukrainian gang that will create what appears to be a real event, and then launder credit cards.
I see.
That is the game. Is that there's a market. There's this dark, seedy market on IRC and so on for stolen credit cards, and how do you extract the money from that? So you run them through. And then really the goal of our company is to get the money to our customers as fast as possible, get it into their bank account. So you, of course, draw, these nefarious characters, and you've got to be able to identify and stop those before that money goes out.
And it's not about stopping everything. It is exactly what you just touched upon, which is that we actually have committed ourselves to trying to get our customers the money as quickly as we can. So their ticket sales that are running through Eventbrite should be in their pocket, in real time ultimately. But to do that, you have to have a good, intelligent line of defense so that you're not just getting, completely.
Interesting. So you have a new product that you just announced.
Yeah, speaking of great tech, we have been working almost a year. Our mobile box office team, we call it Eventbrite at the door, and it's a way to collect money, look up will call, run reports at the door of an event. So traditionally, all of our sales has happened the pre-sale and online. That's really where you want that.
That's what I've done. I printed out the ticket or whatever, right?
That's exactly right. And with this iPad-based application, you can now collect money at the door, swipe credit cards, collect cash, and really tie the two systems together.